I love working with alcohol inks, and one of the best ways to enhance alcohol inks is with metallics. Here I'm comparing Gold Ranger Mixative and Piniatta Brass. Now, I am not a big fan of gold. Yellow is my least favorite color, so gold is my least favorite metal. But sometimes a gold accent just suits the colors that you're working with. I'm using a couple different alcohol ink colors here, and I'm using some alcohol blender solution. You need to use these with alcohol blender solution and not isopropyl alcohol. Isopropyl makes the gold mixative go kind of grainy and funny. So I squirt some blender solution, then a bit of my alcohol ink color, then my mixative or Piniatta brass, and then a little bit more blender solution. I'm moving it all around with an alcohol ink blower tool, and I'm just working on a plastic paper. It's a synthetic paper that is good for working with alcohol inks because they stay on the surface, they stay wet for a little bit longer, so you can move them around and blow them around. As I'm working, I'll add a little bit more blender solution, a little bit more color, a little bit more of the metallic as needed. You don't want to have a whole lot of metallic. I kind of find less is more when it comes to these things. Sometimes it can really quickly take over a project. So it's nice to have those accents, but you don't want to have too much. You also want to make sure to work with alcohol inks in a well-ventilated area. This is what it looks like when wet. And once I've let it dry for a little bit, I love how the Piniatta brass just kind of flakes up and floats over top of the alcohol inks, whereas the gold kind of mixes right in with it. Both are nice looks, just depending on what look you're going for as to which one would be good to choose.